Shutter speed is how the camera controls the amount of time that your film or your digital sensor is exposed to light. In this camera, I'm using my old Hasselblad because it's got a really good demonstration of that. As you go from a fairly slow shutter speed, this is about 1/8 of a second, we can vary that up to, we'll go fairly quick, to this is 1/250th of a second. So as you can probably see, that was letting through very little light compared to 1/8 of a second. Now as you step through what are called stops, it changes the amount of light which hits the film by half as much or twice as much. As you're going from 1/4 of a second to 1/2 a second, you're letting in twice as much light. As if you're going from 1/25th of a second to 1/250th of a second, you're letting in half as much light. As you go the opposite way, it's the same thing. From 1/250th of a second to 1/125th of a second, you're letting in twice as much light, and so on. They're set up in what are called stops, so you have a controlled way to determine how much exposure you're giving your film or your digital sensor. Now the practical effect of that is that a really slow shutter speed does a beautiful thing like flowing water. You've seen the waterfall shots where you've got this silky looking water. That's a slow shutter speed. You've seen athletes frozen in midair as they're like doing a high jump. That's a very fast shutter speed.